doesn't pick up. Oh, there we go. Now it's picking up. Hooray! Welcome back to Minecraft. So last session we managed to build a bridge after completing age 1. Now we're on to age 2. If I remember correctly, we require a few things. One, we require a swamp because we need to go find some druids to slay for a fancy little talisman. 2, we require some fancy rock crystals. And 3, we require gold. There's not really much reason to have gold right now, I just really want some shinies. So, that shouldn't be too hard to do. I did a little bit of research, and it looks like I'm going to be heading east or west to find that swamp, as they're generally around average wet, I think? Yeah, average wet. Whereas right now we're in an average moderate climate. So if I head east or west, I should be set to find one of these little spots. Unfortunately, the undead have relearned how to use their fancy ranged weapons. Which is gonna be a bad time for me. Slowly starting up. There we go. Come on, game, you can do it. You got this. Yeah. Just gotta let it load a little bit. I think that whoa. Doesn't usually hit this hard. Alright, it should be loaded. Relatively. Looks like it's loaded decently well. Sorry about the chugging of the game. Alright. On top of that, we're going to want to build a smeltery at some point. And the smeltery is going to be vital for, you know, actually making some proper tools and weapons. So if I look at my atlas, yeah, format error. I'll just delete a couple of these. It looks to me like the most straightforward path for making my way would probably be somewhere to the west. Okay. So that way. Ish. Somewhere that way. I don't need most of this, so I can just toss into some chests. I need my workbench. Where do you want to go? I'll do. Okay. I'm a little overfilled on my inventory, it seems. Guess I'm gonna need a second chest. But thankfully, those are relatively easy to make right now. Chests. Walk those down and drop off some equipment. And you can just go back into your pedestal. Like that. Alright, horse. Let's get a move on. So I'm going to be heading straight east. Sorry, west. I keep getting them mixed up. But this shouldn't be too long of a ride, I hope. Hopefully I can just pass through like a biome and then that's it. I found the fancy swamp. Or I'll run right into a river. Yeah, I should have expected that. It looks like I'm gonna have to go by foot from here. I really don't like how the rivers just sort of cut up the biomes into their own areas. It's always so obnoxious to have to hop up. Whoa, that's a lot of tealite just hanging out. Huh. There's some loose teolite right there. Easy access, except for the water. I'm just gonna quickly mark down where my equine is for later use. Now I should be able to just figure out if this is the dry side or the wet side pretty easily based on the biomes. And how I'm figuring this out is that I've said this before, but it really bears repeating. Sevtech generates an illogical heat map, and what that means is that it's always going to be the same regardless of what world you start in. It's just going to generate a little the spaces are going to be a little different. So like you're always going to get the exact same general pattern, just not the same exact pattern. So north to south, it's going to go hot, average, cold, average, hot, I think is how it goes. Hot, average, cold, average, hot. It just kind of fluctuates between them. And then east to west, it goes dry, average, wet, average, dry, average, wet, average, dry. So what that means is that you can fairly easily know that you're going to be going either east or west if you need a swamp or a desert, and north or south if you need snow or, again, a desert. Notably, the game always spawns you in a spot that is average. It's always going to put you in the exact center of where this heat map is spawning. You might end up on the wet average dry or dry average wet side, but you're always going to be in that average. Hello, horse. Means I probably could have actually found a jungle knowing how to apply that information. Dang it. Ah, well. That would have been a lot of extra exploration anyways. So I'll just have to deal with that. Oh, hey. Oh, no, that's granite. I thought for a second there was just another massive exposed vein of teolite right there. I hear swimming behind me. Huh. So my aim is to find the dry side. Or the wet side. Either side, really. As long as I find a side that is a step up or down in humidity, I should be good. It's a real shame I can't I can't go to the astral sorcery stuff immediately, but I need some rock crystal ore in order to, or at least samples in order to do that. It's a real shame. Yep. Ooh, there's some native gold. Let's just add that. Gold. Yoink. I really like having some gold on hand. It's pretty. It shines and glitters. Yep. Is this? Doesn't appear to me to be much of anything at the moment. So, this just looks to be all average. Am I not going the right way? Or any crystals? And you'll definitely notice what the rock crystal ore looks like if you spot it. It looks like these white jagged crystals sticking out of a rock. Very easy to spot. Hematite. Yes, wolves. If I can find even like a couple samples, that'll be plenty to make the star steel I need. Not star steel, star metal. The game is really not liking my the sheer amount of generation I'm doing to it. It's having a rough time. So if I find what's that? Oh, it's just a big old pit. Alright. Some native gold. I think I've already marked that down. So I'm gonna try to hug the water. See if I can find a swamp somewhere around there. Ooh, hello cow. What I'm most concerned about is if I'm going the exact wrong way and I run into a desert. At the very least I'll know which way I went, but... Lapis. Now, the one complaint I have with rock crystal ore is that once you break it, you get a lot of rock crystals, and they don't stack. So they can fill your inventory very quickly. Here we are. Where am I? I'm here. So as you can see, these little rocks here are very jagged, very white. I'm gonna move the marker over here. Rock crystal. So I know where these are. And now I've got myself a little bit of Stardust. And this Stardust can be used for some interesting things. You can use it for, let's go down a little bit. Where is it? I know there is a... There it is. You need it for star metal ore. And star metal ore is vital for a lot of things in astral sorcery. That's it? Alright, there's only 2 samples. I can cope. There's a very deep and a very dark ocean. I don't like it. Yeah. Yeah, star metal. It's a very pretty metal. It glitters. It's like it's like every kid's first art project. Absolutely covered in glitter. Malachite. And yeah, as mentioned before, malachite is a gorgeous gem. Yep, there's the dry. Hang it. Alright, I am unsure where to go from here. Maybe if I... Swamp location. Heat map. I need to find any wet biome, it looks like. So if that's hot, that's hot dry. Is there a hot wet biome? Jungle, mini jungle, traverse, and swampland. Alright. Walk through different temperature and humidity zones. Alright. You need a desert, walk north or south until you end up in a hot biome. Then you can walk east or west in this temperature band until you find a desert. If you haven't already. Okay, so what I'm hearing is that I need to basically putz about until I find it. The heck, that's a very big rat. Alright, there you are, Equine. Let's get a move on. Ow. Yeah, that was a stupid move, but... oh well. So if I... Maybe I could do... Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where my thought process was going with that. Let's see, you go there. I can toss you all in here to cook into glue. Well, actually, I don't even need glue, do I? Glue. What can I use glue for? Okay. Stickifying pistons. Pump, or pistons. Screw pump, vector plate, packing tape, processor binding, lore tags. Alright, climbing gloves are not a bad one. All dog pelt boots, some blades, a haft, hook. Yeah, looks like I need it for books. Alright. Horsetails can go in here. I don't have a use for animal fat, but I mean, I might as well keep a hand on it in case I find a use for it. And toss all these into the grinder. Alright, time to make some boat. I'll make a couple just in case. Yeah, and there's literally no reason not to. You just put in 5 planks and there you go, 2 boats. Wow, berries. A few carrots. And that should do. So I'm going to be heading eastwards this time around. Because hopefully that'll actually get me what I need. And not some frickin' desert. Alright, follow player. And let's go. On an adventure. Big old mountains that I'm going to have to climb. Yeah. Yeah. I believe this is where we part ways for a little bit, horse. Yeah, I'm sure he'll wait for me. Anything of note other than the Shoggoth lair that I'm not messing with, because no way, can't make me. Right. What is up here? A lot of lag from chunk generation. That's what's up here. Ah, for crying out loud. I frickin' called it. There's a swamp right here. Ugh. And a dark oak forest behind it. I'm glad I didn't make a bet for something stupid about saying, oh yeah, if there's a swamp over here, then I don't know. Throw all my tools in the water. God dang it. Gonna steal a sample. Fine. That sound. Well, there's the druid circle over there. I guess it's time to go kill some druids. I'm annoyed, but I guess I'll just have to deal. Alright. So these druids, they're a little feisty, let's say. They like to throw things. So throw things they shall. Where are you? You're right there. What, you're gonna throw me? That's a surprise. Normally they toss me really high up in the air, but it must be because there's a willow leaf roof on this. I just need to wait for more. As you can see, they got a very pretentious standing circle. Ow. Yeah, crud. Frickin' run away! At least a decent ways. So I can heal up. So, what we're looking for right now is 4 pieces of a talisman. And this talisman... There you are. Bugger. Yeah, here comes the throat. This talisman is used to open up the gate to the betweenlands. And there's no other way to get it other than just killing a bunch of druids. Don't worry, they're clearly evil. They got red eyes and dark cloaks. That means bad. Obviously. Oh, there's some coal ore over there. Alright. Anything of note here? If that was Con on the mic. Anyways. Got anything? No. But I am getting tossed. Really ineffectively, but I am getting tossed. Nothing? Really? Jeez, you guys are having the worst drops right now. Normally they drop a bunch of pieces by now, but apparently not. I basically just have to take out a bunch of them until they drop the 4 pieces needed. As you can see, there's like a guard, a head, a stick, and a pommel. Yeah, there you are. Just need to take people out. There we go, there's 1 piece. Now I just need the 3 others. And I can leave this frickin' swamp. All that exploring for nothing. I found a desert, and that's about the only thing that was useful about it. A desert. Oh, I'm using my axe now. There we go. Ow. Ooh. There's another piece. Let's see what I can find here. The willow's nice to climb on at least. It's a very well placed willow tree. Just randomly in the middle of a druid circle. Oh, there you are. Oh. What? Where'd he go? In here? Oh, yeah, there you are. There. Freaking instant transmission into my face for a second there. Yes, I see you. Oh, hey. There's a friend of yours. Yeah. I don't like this situation. There's too many. Thank you very much for this. Okay, buddy. Alright. Oh, hi! And you dropped the stick. I just need 1 more piece. The guard, I guess, is what it is. I think that's what it is. Are you gonna drop it for me? Yes, you are. It looks like, anyways. Yeah. Frickin' wolves. There we go. That's all 4 pieces. Now I just need to run back to the altar. And I can toss them in willy-nilly. Doesn't really matter where they go in. And all the pieces come together. Yeah. Ta-da! Swamp Talisman acquired. So, with this, I can now unlock the betweenlands. And it's pretty easy to do. It's just very space intensive. So all I need to do is run back home, place down a single tree sapling, and then use the talisman on it, and boom. Suddenly there's a gigantic tree. And I don't really want it right up against my home, so I'm gonna move it a decent ways out. Still can't frickin' believe that the swamp is just right there. Right there. Yeah, I should have been more careful. Sorry about that. That was stupid. Ugh. I do not like the sound of that. Just gotta climb up here. Unfortunately, my grace period has ended. Ow. Frickin' bow wielders. Okay, that was a bit close. Close for my liking, quite frankly. But, oh well. Let's see, if I go down here, I should be set. Question is if I'll die again. Because I jumped a bit too high. Yes, hello, Stepwolves. I know you really want to sink your teeth into my leg. Hello, Hematite. There we go, recovered. Mostly. Let's just use a sleeping mat to get rid of the darkness. And then I can continue on my way back. Yeah, mystery meat. Might as well eat it. That is a hole. A hole and a half. Up I go. I really can't wait until I can get my hands on Vicio's Blessing. Because, dear lord, being able to fly makes everything so much faster. Yeah, feathers. Lots of feathers. And my horse should be around here somewhere. Get that lead out so I can actually drag him out of the water. They're being a doofus. Salmon. Some fish. If I remember correctly, you can tame a bear with salmon if you have enough of it. I kind of want to try that at some point. See if it actually works. Yeah, there you are. Some teolite. Copper and tin are stupid common. Not a huge fan of it, honestly. I wish I could get more iron. Or rock crystal. Come on, buddy. Get up here. Alright. Churn trip. Finally back home. That was sort of dumb. All that exploration for absolutely nothing. Not worth it. But I got what I needed. So there's that. I'll keep this dog pelt at the moment, because I might be able to make those fancy booties. You, though, I don't need you at all. So I'll just render you down into some glue. Alright. So the betweenlands. It's got some unique rules. First and foremost, you can't bring outside food. It'll immediately rot in your inventory until you leave, and then it will turn back to normal. Second off, it's got this decay effect, just inherent to it. The longer you stay there, the more weakened you get, basically. It's like a really long-lasting error bar. Third, all weapons that are not from the betweenlands are weakened. Swords are weakened. Pickaxes are slowed a bit. Generally just not great. Behold the grand tree. So yeah, as I said, place down a single sapling, right click it with the talisman, and ta-da, you got a portal tree. So what I need to get here is I need to go in. I need to first off make a set of betweenlands tools. A weedwood sword. Second, I need to find weedwood bushes. Okay. Third, I need to find something to make the Smeltery controller. I need to find a gem. An aquamiddle gem, specifically. Alright. Wouldn't be too hard to make. So aquamiddle, or the middle gems, they're also a thing from the betweenlands that are interesting. The idea is that you can socket them into various armors and tools, and depending on whether you socket them into an armor or a tool, they have different effects. Ah yes, and the betweenlands does not have any natural sky, it only has rifts that open up into the overworld. So its day-night cycle is very sporadic, let's say. I'm going to save and quit to see if it helps finish up the generation for this starting chunk. Hopefully I don't start in somewhere too difficult to handle. Hopefully. But, as you can see by the little brown balls right above my hunger gauge, that would be the Decay Bar. And the Decay Bar, the lower it gets, the closer you are to having a bad time. There are pools of stagnant water underground that absolutely nuke your Decay Bar. It just plummets like mad. Single player, and back in. There are effects that boost your Decay Bar, eating, I think it was blue flower weeping bells or something like that. They're basically these blue flower petals will reduce your decay, sap balls will reduce your decay. I think maybe even standing outside for a while of the betweenlands will reduce your decay. You know, standard stuff. Advanced darkness, dank world. Oh! How did I get here? How did I get here? Another problem with it is that, torches don't work. Yeah. So, if you put down a torch, it'll just go out. The heck am I? I'm underground. As you can see, my pick's a little bit slowed, or maybe you can't see, I can't tell. Very hard to see in this darkness. Why did I spawn so low? How high up am I? I've got a plumb line so I can check. Y74. This is weird. I never had this happen to me before. I'm gonna try to dig pretty much straight up. Hopefully that'll help me out. I can barely see as is. Come on. Right. Also, your tools will start to rust the longer they're in here. And will start to degrade on their own without even actually needing to be used. Which is a problem for me. Because, of course, I don't carry bronze on me. I ought to say brass. How high up does this between stone go? Antiques. At least I'm getting a lot of between stone. I don't really know what to do with it, though. Alright, let's see if I can find my way out here. Okay, so there's a cave here. Some sulfur. I can use sulfur. Notably in that it's used for torches. And angry pebbles. Some moss. That's alright. Moss isn't bad. If I can just collect this sulfur, I might have a chance once I get out to make some proper torches. I don't like how dark it is right now. Oh, I'm getting close to the surface. I can hear it. I also need to find my little hole I made. Moss. Maybe if I go up from here. That I get. Into the wilderness. What I'm really hoping I don't accidentally do here is tunnel up into some tar, because that is almost a guaranteed suffocation right there. I'm also really hoping that I don't tunnel up into some water. What the heck? I don't like the sounds of that. Crud, I tunneled up into water. Alright. I'll deal. I just need to escape this watery heck. Oh! Ow. Ow. That explains it. That right there is called a spirit tree. It's unique. As you can see, it's got those little faces built into it, and they spit sap at you. If you get hit, you take some damage, but if you manage to kill one of them, you might be able to recover some of the sap, and that sap will remove decay a lot more effectively than some other saps. Where's my portal? Where's my way out? Hello, Gecko. Alright, I got weed wood. Can I just make my portal? I really hope I can just make my portal. Don't think I can. Well, this is a predicament. I'm expecting to have to be here for longer than a couple minutes. But it looks like that's what's happening. The menu over there. And a Harlequin toad? Harlequin toad. Yeah, this isn't great. I don't see any portal home. Well, shoot. I found octane at least. I need octane for something. I don't remember what though. I guess if I'm stuck here for a while, I should probably set up some home location. At least until I can escape. Even the chopping blocks are kind of weedy. So I need to make some weedwood weaponry. And that means just grabbing some wood and quickly slapping something together. I'm sorry if I'm at a bit of a loss for words. I wasn't expecting this, honestly. I was expecting, oh, I'm just gonna run in there, I'm gonna grab what I need, and then I'm gonna leave. And nope, nope, it's gonna throw me in the pitch black abyss. Why did you give me so much rotten food? That is very rude. I am not going to count these advancements. They're going to be just sort of side quests, I guess. Because there's a lot to do in the betweenlands. Yeah. I'm just going to count the regular ages for their advancements. I guess I can use betweenstone as a sort of building block here. Or, yeah. Smooth betweenstone is used for fancy rocks. Alright. Betweenstone bricks will have to do. Yep. Yep. Bricks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. Plonk, plonk. God, I hate the mud. Just sucks you down into it. Now, Betweenlands has a really interesting system. The Alchemy System. Basically, it lets you make fancy potions, but it's a lot more complicated than just put water bottle in stand, throw in nether wart, throw in whatever. There you go, a potion. No, in Betweenlands, you gotta actually gather specific alchemical elements, I guess you could call them. And then you throw those together to make your given potion, and different balances will cause it to have different effects. Alright, I got some torches now, that's a plus. I'm gonna need nibble twigs. Nibble twigs are vital because they're pretty much the easiest food source to get in here. Nibble twig. Nibble twig. So if I just chop this whole thing down, should be able to get a satisfactory amount of twigs and enough wood to play around with it. Double twig, and then I can break them down into more. To regular sticks. Okay, that's problematic. I was expecting some actual nibble twigs rather than regular sticks. Back to chopping by hand. Oh, I thought I was done with this. At least it's got a good swampy feeling to the logs and their planks. So I can clear these out and replace them with some solid planking. Oh god! Ah. Stay back. Stay back. Stay right the hell there. You sneaky bugger. Okay. I'm over there. Here's what I need. I need this portal really badly. So that's a good thing to note. So that was what's called a white. Whites hate everything. Everything. If it's alive, it hates it. And they hate being looked at. They're also very quiet and dangerous. Oh, that actually spooked me. Sneaky bugger. Anyways, that happened. Ow, ow, ow. Ran through some ivy. I'm sorry, Nettle. Alright, so the path home is this way. That's very key. Much like this key. So I'm going to throw that down to indicate which direction so that I can then take my atlas and... Oh, boy. Frickin' hell. That scared the crap out of me. Yeah, here lies me. I'm dead. I'll mark this as forward operating base. And let's use a little bed to indicate that that is what it is. Anyway. I'm going to mark off the portal home, and then I'm going to resume my operations here until I get what I need. And if you're wondering what those little lizard things wandering around are, those are geckos. Geckos are precious little things. Partially because they're adorable. I mean, how could I possibly bash geckos? They're adorable little buggers. And also partially because they make for excellent test subjects. You didn't think that you found out those alchemical elements in a PETA-safe fashion, did you? Ow. I stepped onto some metal. Nah, unfortunately for the geckos, you do have to do some nasty stuff to them. I wish it wasn't so. Portal home. Mark it with a diamond. Zoom out a bit, follow player. There we go. Oh. Yeah, there's piranhas here too. Just in case you didn't know. Sorry, not piranhas, anglers. They're just a lot more aggressive. So what I'm looking for right now is I'm looking for gems. Gems are vital. If I can find gems, then I can put those... Hello, dragonfly. Those octane blocks to use. Looks like a... Hello, dragonfly. Yeah. 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 Then I can put those octane blocks that we saw earlier to use. The octane blocks can be used to make what is called a purifier, and a purifier just cleans water. That's all, or not cleans water, cleans whatever you're putting in there. And that's about it. I might have to make a proper asphalt road here once I'm at that point. Because, oh boy, is this a obnoxious walk. Make a couple chests. And that is forward operating base ready to go, more or less. Just need some more log wood, or log flooring. This place gives me the creeps, honestly. I like its aesthetic, I like its storyline, I like its gameplay, but dear lord is it good with its atmosphere. It spooks me. Just climb up a bit, and now I can collect the rest of these logs. Please don't spook me more, game. I don't want one of those Chiral Maws showing up. There are winged enemies in this dimension, and they don't like you. They don't like you at all. They will try to bite you. But their wings are vital. Mostly for food reasons. You can't... Unlike in vanilla, the food of the betweenlands is not as flavorful, let's go with. Your character will get tired of them. And you will have to eat a variety of things, or alternatively just eat something horrible like caramel wings. Because anything tastes better after that. I wonder if I can... I don't think I've actually tried it before. I don't think I've tried farming betweenlands crops in the overworld before. And my axe is almost gone. Yep, there it is. That's fine, I don't need it for much anyways. So if I dig out this and place these... The most important thing to remove here is the sucking mud. I don't want to deal with it. It's obnoxious, it exists purely to be a pain. So I'm going to get rid of it. And that should be all the mud I need to remove. There we go. Okay, so what I'm going to grab now is I'm going to dump this stuff, and then I'm going to go and grab those, the eyes from that thing. There they are. See those big orange eyes? Those are made out of octine. Octine is a high temperature ingot. Anything made from it sets things on fire. And more importantly, it can set fire to moss. Idolized. Also, it's made out of crag rock, and crag rock is valuable because you can use that. What are those? Oh, those are... Meyer Snails. Give me your meat. Give it to me. So give it. There we go. Yeah. Snail. Escargot was good. Alright. They're also farmable. You can farm them for their eggs, and one of the best food items in this specific mod is a Meyer Snail scramble. And Meyer Snail scramble requires a few things, but most importantly requires Meyer Snail eggs. Give me that octane. And let me just rip through this crag rock for the other eye. Yes. Toss that, because I don't need it. I want to break this. Because if I remember correctly, there's a chest hidden underneath this statue. Oh, that was a lurker. Lurkers are, despite looking and sounding like overgrown crocodiles, they're actually tame, so you don't have to worry about them biting you. If I remember correctly, I should be able to get in here and get access to a hidden chest underneath. Yep. I think, anyways. I hope. More crag rock. Really? I could have sworn. Huh. Really? Well, I guess that's a bust. Could have sworn there was a chest in here somewhere. Really? Well, that's unfortunate for me, but I got what I came here for. The octane was the important part. Everything else about this statue I do not care about. So I can just bail. It's very pretty when the overworld rift shows up, though. In a biohazard, a Resident Evil biohazard type way. Hey. That is a blood snail, and blood snails are actually hostile. Hi, lurker. Crimson snail shell. I wonder what elements it has to it this time around. Oh, whatever. I'm probably not going to be here for very long, but maybe I can start experimenting later on with some of this stuff. Toss these in. I don't know what that is. But I know what this is. I got my octane. So in order to do this, I need a purifier. Requires 3 octane and 5 weedwood planks. Okay. I don't have an axe. Can I make a weedwood axe? Weed. Wood axe. I can't make a weedwood axe because I don't have any weedwood. Guess I'm going back to stone for a little bit. This is fine though, honestly. I don't need a super powerful axe at the moment. I mostly just need my shovel to be on point. And my pickaxe to be on point. But yeah, eventually, if you get into the whole alchemy part of this, all these plants you see here, every single one of them has some sort of drop that you can... You poor thing. You poisonous thing. Alright. I don't know what this... Oh, it's a poison plant. Yeah. So every single one of these plants has some sort of drop that has alchemical elements in it. Everything, and I do mean everything, can be used for potions. Now, they might not be very good for those potions, but you can melt down a lot of them into one specific element, and then you can use that to make your various potions later on. So it's not exactly a... You gotta put in X thing of this. No, you just put in... Oh, there goes all my rotten food. You gotta put in X amount of element. Not necessarily this amount of whatever. And there are some nasty elements. If I remember correctly, there is specifically an element for decay. Which just sounds lovely. And you broke your lead, you little... Come on. Get over here. You stay there. Oh, where's my spare axe? There's my spare axe. Okay, so I got that again. One of the main things that I think I'm going to have a problem with right now is making the iron apple token. Because look at those charms. Charms of keeping are a pain to get. Which means I'm probably going to be hitting up the maze for quite a few of them. And in general, everything else. I'm really going to need that flight suit. In order to get that many charms of keeping. Otherwise, I'm just going to die. Horribly. Right. Where am I? This way. Bowler pads are nice. Real shame this one doesn't have the version that has the dirigible that lets you fly around above the swamp. And no, there are no ogres in the betweenlands, as far as I'm aware. That would be pretty funny, though. Here's my forward up. Oh, it's north. Okay. I went the wrong way. I'm a doofus. So I need to get a aqua middle gem, specifically. That shouldn't be too hard to get my hands on, honestly. I can acquire one. I might be able to do something of... I might be able to make some solid weaponry, honestly. And I'm gonna need that Ring of Ascent, and I don't know where to find it, honestly. I think it might just be a random thing that you can find, but I don't know. I don't entirely remember what it even does. All I know is that it's magic, and it probably runs on hunger. Yeah. This way. Maybe it's... It could be a dungeon item is the other thing. If it's a dungeon item, I might be able to get my... What the heck is that? It's a firefly. Give me whatever. Okay, you don't drop anything. But yeah, if I can find a Ring of Ascent, and I can find the other parts to it, I need a magic map focus, a blank magic map, and an empty map. Alpha Yeti for a Ring of Ascent, Maze focus, Charms of Keeping, and the Lamp of Cinders. So that means I'm going to be forced to go through the entirety of the Twilight Forest. Not the worst thing, honestly. There is worse. Apple? Oh. Apple didn't decay. That's a surprise. Normally those would be decayed. Ah, great. Leeches. Get off of me. Ew. Ain't better. A cure. So this ball of sap is very useful. If you just eat it, you regain one of the balls of sap on your hunger bar. Or above your hunger bar, rather. Spirit tree is over that way. He's very angry at me. That's the idol that got reduced to rubble. What do I need? Right, I needed to make a purifier, which means I need weed wood. And this one shall do. That sound, if I remember correctly, is the opening of a rift. Yeah, there it is. Sounds awful. But, it is a good thing. So yeah, the day-night cycles of the forest are sporadic at best. And non-existent at worst. And occasionally you just get this horrifying sound that you're hearing right now. That's all the weedwood planks I needed. For a purifier. Now, if I remember correctly, this actually needs fire underneath it. Right? Or no, I don't think it does. No, right, that was the cauldron for making potions. This just needs water and some sulfur. God, that's horrifying. Ugh. Anyway. Now that I've got water in there and I got sulfur in there, I just need a aqua middle gem. Boy, did it get dark real quick. So I can find middle gems under the water here. They're a bit hard to find and they're covered in swamp dirt. But you will definitely know it when you see it. Yeah. Now let's see, anything here? No. How about over here? No. What I really need is for it to turn day, or at least somewhat dayish. I can see where I'm going. Ah, crud. Be gone. Go away. As you can see by the little wah thing, the blue flash whenever I hit things, my weapon does not do as much damage as you would hope. I kind of just have to rely on quantity of hits here. Any gems? So much darkness. Now, if we find a gem, it'll basically just be a dot of color amidst the swamp dirt. Anything at all. Rock. It's gotten foggy. Alright. Anything here? No. There's some red gems. Yeah, I need a pick. So, as you can see, they're kind of very visible. They're just a pain to get. Hello, Froggy. Hello, Froge. Give me your meat. Yeah. Frog leg. What is that? That's from the glowing mushroom. That's not a heath tree. What is that? Oh, it's frogs. That's alright. I don't mind frogs. Except when I need to eat them, but... God, it's like a piece. The heck was that? I don't like this. Did I mention that I don't like how spooky this place is? I think I mentioned it before. I think I did. Let me restate my distaste for just how freaking spooky this place is. It's awful. Like, they did a great job at making it spooky, but god, why? I angered the silk crabs. Why did they have to put forms in the fog that disappear? Why? So now silk crab claw. Hello, lurker. You just keep paddling away, buddy. Ah, yes, lurkers. They, I forgot to mention, they like anglerfish a lot. I'm sorry if I'm a little distracted. That, did honestly perturb me. I only imagine just how high I will jump out of my seat if a white suddenly shows up to attack me. Ugh. So, boy, oh boy, I'm glad I know the way out of here right now. No, there's a rock there, but I don't care about the rock. Not at the moment, anyway. So as you can see, these are bubbling. This is a hearth grove log. I was about to say hearth grove or something like that. Oh, that's a harlequin toad. That's fine. They're basically just very spicy trees, and that's about it. Some more crimson gems, but I don't really care about crimson gems at the moment. I only actually need them for a seared furnace controller. Because I need that. Oh, you're going after that dragonfly. I need that for a combustion engine later on. Ow, 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 that's poisonous. Good to know that's poison ivy. Lurker-controlled water is good water. It means I don't have to worry about anglerfish. Any other gems? I know this is probably kind of boring to watch me just diving repeatedly for gems. Dunking under. Mostly so I don't have to see those weird people again. I don't like them. Let's see. At the very least, all this water is making it easier to hunt down things. Oh god, my decay meter is going down fast. I need to return back to the overworld for a bit. Antique Atlas. As you can see, I've started to slow down, and that is entirely because of the decay. I need to go this way. What the hell was that? Something in the fog there. Okay. Okay. I'm not doing well at the moment. I'm badly decayed and I need to get back out to the... Yeah, you can see the green on me. Ow, 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 ow. And my health is really low. And now I got a leech on me. God dang it, get off me. Yeah. Yep. I need out. Bad situation. The hell was that? At least I'm out of there for now. I don't know. I don't know, man. It spooks me. Where am I? I'm okay. I know where I am. Ugh. Frickin' hell. I think, for now, I'm going to avoid that for a bit. I don't want to deal with it right now. Nope, 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 nope. What can I do in lieu of that right now? A place for my things, a framing table will work. Part maker, tool station. Filling in the gaps, right. I need to make some Constellation Paper. Well, Kappa didn't take my word for it before. I think that cements myself in the not for kids category. Ugh. What a cursed, blighted land. Screw that. I'm going to... I think I'm going to start working on the Constellation Paper, because I need it pretty badly. So how do I make Constellation Paper? I need a total of 5 of them right now. I need rock crystal. Right. That's right. I need rock crystals. Back to the hunt for rock crystal ore, at least one that's closer. Anything at all. Any rock crystal ore. I'm looking for those sharp, pointy crystals, and I'm not going into the betweenlands for a little while because I need to A, reduce my decay, and B, I'm kind of spooked out. I can't handle that level of spook. Alright, so it should be in this chunk. I think they were here. No, they were a bit further out, over there, by the shallower spot. Alright, so if I dig down from here... Actually, I need that right there. Fuck. Actually, I don't want to use sand for that. I want to use dirt for that. Plonk. Plonk. Rest a little bit so that the night passes. So, betweenlands. I'll probably continue on that next session because I don't want to deal with that. I really don't, but I'm gonna have to. Oh, screw that. So hard. That there. Let's just nip that at the bud. And now I just dig down. It shouldn't take too long. Hopefully. Let's see. So once I get my rock crystals, I can start properly working on my astral sorcery stuff, because then I'll have the crystals to actually make Constellation Paper, I'll have the crystals to make a light well, and that light well will be able to be used for various other things, depending on what I want. Yeah, I think I made decent progress. I got scared quite badly there. Oy. This is not good. Yep. Thanks, game. I really needed that stinger. And down I go. I'll just wall that off. And that. And that should secure me from the undead horde that is surely outside. If I get a little bit further down, I should be set. Although my pick is starting to wear down. Well, I can make Tinker's Construct tools now. Not very good ones yet, but I can make them. Please don't break before I reach the bottom. Heck, this is gonna break, isn't it? Dang it. Probably only like one block down. Well, I guess that's for another time then. A little bit further up. Yeah, I think we made some good progress. So tomorrow is going to be Warframe rather than Minecraft or Cataclysm. I think I'm going to be making a new account. It should be relatively fun to go through the storyline again, even if Vor is a bit over the top. And yes, his name is Vor. V-O-R. Get your minds out of the gutter. Yeah. Warframe tomorrow. 4 to 6. Should be fun. Just gotta walk back. Because I have no hunger bar left. Lord knows I should start carrying actual food around with me, rather than whatever random crud I find foraging. I think once I start going into Astral Sorcery, I shall start with my alcohol shenanigans. Since that would allow me to... That's an interesting spawn over there. That would allow me to get into some real bull. Especially in the Twilight Forest. Being able to put on some overshields is really beneficial. Like, you have no idea how useful it can be. Just have a little buffer of yellow hearts. I'll climb up here. Ow. Just ran over some sort of prickly stuff. Probably a Venus flytrap. Those things like to bite me. I wonder where the term Venus flytrap even came from. Well, I suppose that's it. Thank you very much for watching. If you're watching on YouTube, please don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed it. Hopefully, hopefully, next time I'm playing Minecraft, this will end a little better. Because, holy hell. Those entities were something. So, I shall end it here. Again, thank you for watching, and I hope you have an amazing day. Farewell!